Y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. What's going on, you guys? It's me, your boy Scott, and we're here for another episode of Yassss for the Mess. We're here to talk about Tamar, Braxton, and her man David. I never say his last name because, bitch, I can't pronounce that shit, so let's get into the mess. Now, I got two articles here. I got something from the Shade Room, and I got something from People Magazine. Both Tamar and David have both given statements. As you guys know from my last video that I did on this situation, Tamar Braxton was served with a restraining order by her boyfriend, David. He claimed that she was abusing him. So Tamar responded herself. So I'm going to start off with this thing that I got from the Shade Room, which they got from Blast, okay? And this is what Tamar Braxton had to say. New details about Tamar Braxton and David's troubled relationship are coming to the surface. Earlier today, it was reported that David filed a restraining order against her in regard to a domestic violence situation, but now it sounds like, at least from Tamar's point of view, that he may have been the aggressor. The Blast reports, citing sources closer to Tamar, that the estranged couple got into a heated altercation recently while driving to check Tamar into a mental health faculty for treatment. Apparently, Tamar had some questions for David after he shared a post to his Instagram featuring her 7-year-old son, Logan Herbert. The source says Tamar told David that he was around for the wrong reasons and could not be trusted. David reportedly became irate and allegedly told Tamar that they were going to end up in a murder-suicide. The source said the argument then turned violent when David allegedly grabbed her hard on the arms, causing bruising. During the fight, Tamar claimed she only grabbed onto him after he got physical with her. Sources close to Braxton tell The Blast, any claims that Miss Braxton was the aggressor and or abusive are completely false and have no merit. David has been upset and abusive since seeing his own true colors on Tamar's upcoming television show and has been taking it out on Tamar ever since. David filed a restraining order against Tamar earlier today at a Los Angeles court, and he's yet to be approved. All this drama comes nearly 2 years after Tamar was hospitalized for an alleged suicide attempt. It's unclear if that's where their troubles began, but David was the person to find Tamar after what appeared to be an attempted overdose and call 911 for help. We hope that the two can sort things out and hope that no one's mental health will further be put at risk. We'll keep you posted. Now, that was the article that was posted on the shaderoom.com, which they, got from The Blast. Now, ever since then, after Tamar came out and said that he was the one that was the aggressor, David has come back out with more information. Now, this is what I got from People Magazine. After news broke out Wednesday that he had reportedly filed a restraining order against the singer and reality star, David spoke out with a lengthy video posted on his YouTube channel. In the video, the businessman detailed an alleged physical altercation between himself and Tamar Braxton, who was 43 years old, that prompted him to contact the police. David also addressed the situation in a statement provided to People. The fact that my personal life is being played out in this very public manner is both foreign and discomforting to me, he said. However, the last few days and false accusations of Tamar Braxton have left me with no other alternative except to respond in a court of law with a public statement. After a 2-year relationship with Tamar, I want her to have mental and emotional stability. This is essential for her own well-being, self-fulfillment, and direction in life. It is also the basis of every loving and supporting and trusting relationship, or more simply put, a healthy relationship. But it takes this commitment of both partners to achieve this goal. When Tamar and I were together, I worked very hard and spent a great deal of time and money to help her grow. I still care about her deeply and I hope she can get there, but it must be without me. Words and deeds matter, and Tamar's have been not only unacceptable and also damaging to herself and those around her, particularly me and my reputation. Braxton, through her rep, did not comment. In his YouTube video, David began by acknowledging the issue of mental illness, seemingly referencing his ex's own struggles. Braxton herself recently opened up to fans about her mental health journey after attempting suicide in July. There's no reason we should be ashamed to talk about it, David said. We should be able to talk about it openly, something that affects 50% of us, and not consider it to be a stigma. It's not something we should hide from. One thing we can't forget, however, is the impact on family. David also said he would continue to stand by Tamar no matter what. He also wanted to draw attention to the victims of domestic assault. I'll speak the truth, and here's the truth. I have been a victim of domestic violence and domestic assault, he continued. I was attacked. David claimed that he was driving at high speed when Braxton attacked him. A blow to my neck, my jugular, he said. For those of you who don't know about medicine and the jugular, that carries blood to the brain. When you're hit there, and discombobulates you. I thought I was going to crash. I was driving fast. A source close to Braxton tells people that the couple was broken up when the alleged incident occurred. According to the source, David was driving Braxton to an appointment when they got into the argument. The source alleges that David is worried about his portrayal on Braxton's upcoming WE TV docuseries Tamar, Braxton, Get Your Life, which premieres on Thursday. The couple split comes after reports emerged in July that the star had been found unresponsive by David in her room in the Ritz-Carlton Hotel in downtown LA. Her hospitalization unfolded hours after WE TV debuted the trailer for Tamar, Braxton, Get Your Life, which explores her journey with motherhood, love, and her career as she records a new album. Forgive me, but that People article was long as hell, and I don't want to be long-winded, but I did highlight the key points in the situation. So that's the articles from both the Shade Room and People.com. So here's time for my opinion on this situation. I honestly don't know who to believe in this. I don't know if Tamar is telling a lie, and I don't know if David is telling a lie. I kind of believe that they both have equal blame in this. I do believe that Tamar may have striped David while they were having an argument. I mean, sometimes that shit does happen in relationships. I'm not saying that that's the correct way to handle it, but sometimes that does happen. But I really don't know. David really seemed to be the type of man that really had Tamar's best interest at heart, and he did come across as the type of man that really loved her and held her down. But sometimes those type of men can play that kind of role and to make themselves look like they are the caring, doted boyfriend is holding his celebrity girlfriend down, is here to support. Sometimes those can come into packages that we may not be able to see with our own two eyes, but behind closed doors, Tamar may see a different person. So it could go tit for tat. We really don't know what happened between them two, and I'm really hoping and praying that it wasn't what I think it is, but it makes me question what really happened, because by reports saying that he was unhappy with his portrayal on Tamar's upcoming show Get Your Life, and for her to attempt suicide after that trailer was released, it makes me believe that it's more to what's going on than we think. So I don't know. I don't want to allege nor make no speculation. And this is a very touchy topic. And being that I'm not a Tamar Braxton supporter, I don't want nobody coming at me thinking that I'm, just coming for her just because. Because I really don't know. I really don't have a dog in this fight with this particular story. I really don't know what's going on. I don't know who's lying and who's telling the truth. But all we know is that there's Tamar's side, there's David's side, and then there's the goddamn truth. But what do you guys think? Let's talk about it below. This is another episode of Yassss for the Mess. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe, and share this video, or do whatever you see fit. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Both will be at the bottom of the videos, but if you don't see them at the bottom of the videos, they will be at the top of my homepage, where you have my Twitter, my Instagram, and also my PayPal, and everything else that you need from me will be on my homepage. With that being said, you guys, this is another episode of Yassss for the Mess, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.